Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino plays Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'm going to press the A button right now. Chapter 19, I believe we are currently on. I don't remember which chapter this is, but I suppose we'll find out. That's the backlog of like, here's what happened last time, so there's no need for that. So let's get right into the current story. Oh, this chapter. I remember.
Nasala, King Nasala of Kilvis, I would speak with you now.
Oh, if it isn't General Petrine, what brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks?
I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Torgaran?
Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case.
Bah, Kayachi, you worthless dog. Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was.
Surely it's not the General's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak and that Torgaran was impregnable. And yet, he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you?
What was that? Do you dare to insult Dayan, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less.
Insult Dayan? Never. Come now, General Petrine. I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I will be taking the field myself.
Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance.
General Petrine Kilvis will always stand at Dayan's side, as long as we receive our payment, of course.
If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here.
Yes.
Work with King Kilvis and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups, or else.
Leave it to me, General.
I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvis. You must finish them and do so quickly. Are we clear? I'm sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords.
And the remaining portion of my fee?
Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done.
As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off.
Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, those crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch.
Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. MVP Ike, yeah. New ally, Tanith, Raisin, Olki, Janaf, yeah, those people. I'll be using Raisin and nobody else. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all by your leave. I will excuse myself. Okay, so in this chapter, it's true, Nasala does take to the field. And, like, you know, he is an enemy. And he is very, very difficult to kill, and as such, the game doesn't expect you to be able to. Okay, three brothers, here we go.
What do you think, guys? Are we gonna be able to perform a new special attack?
I think we might. I was looking through some old scrolls on fighting techniques, and I found one that looks perfect.
Awesome, nice work. What is it? What is it? Come on, tell us how it works.
Well, if we want to learn it, there are some things we'll have to do.
Ah, dang, I hope it's not all technical, because I won't be able to keep up. Just summarize it, will ya?
I can do that. Alright, the most important thing is we all have to use the same weapon. So if all three of us can use a bow, that'll be one problem out of the way.
A bow? You and I have to use bows?
Boyd, are you even listening to me? Yes, we all have to use the same weapon. That's part of the deal.
Crud, nothing we can do about it, I guess. You better not slow us down, Rolf, you little brat. Stop calling me a brat! I'm a better archer than you! If anyone slows us down, it'll be you, Boyd! What did you say? I'm gonna—
Knock it off, Boyd. Your skills with the bow aren't as polished as Rolf's. Anyone can see that. Which means that even if Rolf has some natural skill, whoever taught him the fundamentals was an expert archer.
Yeah, I know, but he just keeps blabbering this nonsense about how he taught himself.
I did teach myself! I'm a prodigy! Well, judging by your stance and the way you hold the bow, I think we all know the real story.
Eep! Huh? What is it? What real story?
Oscar, no! Shh! The story? That Rolf's lucky to have a genius like me for a brother, that's what.
Aw, stop messing around. This is getting stupid.
Phew. What are you guys talking about? The three of you have been huddled up here for a while now. What are you scheming?
Shh, hi, Ike.
Scheming is such an ugly word. We're just...
Oh, hey, Ike, we're working on this special
Yeah! I forgot something. Oh, I gotta go!
Sorry about that, Ike. He's been acting a bit odd these days.
Really? Seems to me that you're the odd one in the bunch.
Sure, alright. Do us a favor, though, and make sure the three of us are all in the next battle.
Sure, I guess that's fine, but why?
Well, it's a surprise, that's all. We'll show you later. I'm sure you'll like it. Come on, we can't be standing around all day. Let's go, Oscar. Rolf?
Special Mandolin? Manicotti? Manifesto? Oh, who cares? Okay. So, now let's outfit. So yeah, as I said, Nazala takes to the field. The game does not think that you should be able to kill him, but he is possible to die, for him to die, if you pretty much use your entire fucking team to take him down. So we're gonna give it a shot. But if we fail, that's the end of us. Because he will definitely be able to kill one of our guys in, like, one hit or something. So we definitely don't want to give him that opportunity. But if we do, he will take it. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. What about skills? I don't think we got any skills that are worth a damn. It seems like Wrath would be a great skill to put on someone who already has a lot of critical hit percentage, like Zehark, perhaps. Oh well. Okay, let's award experience, because we have to, you know, we're still getting missed up to her class change. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Alright, class change to Valkyrie. Here we go. Her stats better go up by a lot from this. What happens? Strength +2, magic +4 is good. Speed +3, defense +3, resistance +2. She still kinda sucks, but... you know, she's a little better. Alright, that's gonna be fine. I mean, Mend is the only staff you're ever gonna need. Okay, that's it, isn't it? Nobody else... Why don't we level... Yeah, why don't we level up Racing? Why not? Let's make him a little better. And I am going to try giving him a demi-band, I just realized that. It's kind of pointless to level him up, because he's not supposed to be in the line of fire, but... you know, it's nice that if he ever did accidentally get hit by something, that he'd be able to, you know, not die and be able to defend himself. I wish there was some way he could attack. Like, even if he just used, like, light magic or something, that would be fine with me, but... that is not the case. Okay, so let's try to give him the demi-band. So Muarem has it. Oh, there you are. Okay. I don't understand why you can't use that. You should so be able to. God, that sucks. Oh, well. Alright, but we're gonna need people to be on their best with this. So yeah, you with the Laguz Slayer is good. Rolf should have a Laguz bow. And I know we have one. Yep, there it is. And we'll give you a Brave Bow as well. Soren's Elwind is fine. Yeah, you can't use Tornado yet, so that's kind of sucks. What can we buy from the armory? Oh, we can buy silver stuff now. Yes, sir. Okay, so who can wield silver? Ike is B, you can't wield silver yet. You're B, you can't wield silver, you can't wield silver. You can't. You can. I am going to give you a silver lance. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Your iron bow you can keep. And yeah, you already have a silver lance, so you might as well take it. Alright, you cannot wield silver. You also can't. You can wield a silver sword, but I need you for your sonic sword. You can wield silver, but you suck ass, so that's the problem with you. And Stefan can wield, but your vague caddy is gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna put him in this match, I think. All right, that's gonna do it for the outfitting. Finally, and now we'll go to the chapter, and we'll see how this all plays out. So, General, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead. Mostly Dane, but there's some crows from Kilvis as well. More than our last fight? Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvis is with them. The Crow King himself is cooperating with Dain. Yep, and compared to the other crows, the king is in a class by himself. Obviously, he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Kilvis. I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kilvis soldiers, As fellow bird tribe laguz, what can you tell us about them? Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds. We're not partial to the crows. As you know, we are outmanned by the Dain troops. Is there any way to get the ravens to withdraw? That would be a tremendous help. Well, I suppose I could go meet with King Kilvis, if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstance, I will never again speak to a crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right. Come on, let's get moving. Alright, I've never actually had the birds go talk to him. I assume it's possible, since they mentioned it, but... Okay, so there's no reason to have Volke, because there's no chests. So we'll get Stefan in here. And Rayson's good, Rayson will help. And Tanith's Pegasus Knights will also do work. So... Alright, so... Where... Okay, you're there. But you're gonna move, like, up here. But yeah, if you look at his stats, even without his... Well, first of all, he gets Vantage. Allows him to attack first in all fights. That's bullshit. And secondly, he attacks with a wind spell when he's not in Laguz form. But look at his stats. 25, 26, speed 31. And that's while he's not even in frickin' bird form. Which is why it's really, really difficult to kill him, and I don't know if it can actually be done with my current squad. Yeah, okay, but we'll have Marcia and Tanith go up here and take out these guys. We do have to watch out for these ballista, because they will hurt a ton. And we don't want that to happen. Okay. I wonder... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is incorrect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to reach that archer and kill him in time, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Alright, you'll stay back. Yeah, this seems fine. Go. Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. I hope they are prepared to pass into oblivion. This will be their final resting place. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Begnion. I've even heard they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group. But as long as Kilvis stands at the side of Dain, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvis, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I've heard about the Ravens. But even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think on it, King Kilvis and Prince Racin used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak up to the king? He was most emphatic in his refusal. It seems that Nazela was responsible for Racin's capture at the hands of Duke Tanis. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks? They too are of the bird tribes. Surely some connection can be found there. They weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please. That is so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and maybe so, but I can only do the things the best I know how. My own way. Come, it's time to go. Okay. Oh, good. We will just be able to kill these guys. Goodbye. Yeah. I don't think we're at a disadvantage at all. The only problem is Nazela himself. And yeah, let's use a short spear and save our sonic sword uses. Okay. Yeah, let's move you guys up. The thing that we can do, because he is about to change into a bird, the thing we could do is have Tanith's reinforcements go get him and wear him down so that he uses up all of his, like, strength. And that would put him in wind form. But even in wind form, he's gonna be fucking hard to deal with. Or in non-laguz form. Move everybody up. Okay. Oh, if that had hit, that would be the reason we have Boyd have Vantage. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. That hurts. But silver lances are deadly. Silver anything is. Killer axe for me, I'll take it. Alright. You know, there's technically not a lot of enemies, but it's just like this worrisomeness of these guys there. Alright. Well, I think we have Tanith. Well, first of all, this ballista. Alright, make sure we don't get in its way. But yeah, I think we have Tanith reinforce. And then we'll have her reinforce on the next turn as well. Alright, and then back up. Because let's make sure that we're not in your path either. Oh god, you can... Okay, so now that he's in Raven form, let's look at his stats. Strength 31, skill 30, speed 34. I don't think there's anyone on our team that would not be attacked twice by this guy. And his hit percentage is fucking 169. He's not gonna miss. Not on my life. Okay, well. I can't believe that wasn't a critical hit. But that was. Okay. So Stefan gains a level up. His first one. It's a pretty good one. Strength is good. Okay. Yeah, let's have I kill this one. Goodbye. Yes. Okay. If we position Marsha just right, we can kill this one on the next turn. So let's put her there. Let's have her... Oh, no, let's make sure that her weapon levels up. So we'll keep her with the Steel Lance. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Okay. Well, Boyd needs to be healed. As does Oscar. None of those guys are going to transform next turn. And Oscar needs to be, Oscar needs to be healed just a little bit. Okay, everything's fine. Let's move Nethany in the path of as many of these guys as possible. You can kill 2 of them. And then Zehark moves up. Boyd moves up and to the right. And then you follow. Alright. If we're lucky, not only will they eat up the ballista damage, our Pegasi, but they'll go and attack the guys that are holding the ballistas. Or that are manning them, I should say. Because our Pegasus Knights are over to the right. So yeah, I'm not going to direct them, and I just hope that they won't fuck things up and, like, make Nazala attack us. Let's put it that way. Okay. Yeah, he will eventually move, like, up here. But with Marsha here... Okay, can you hit Marsha from... No, I didn't think so. Good, thank God. Alright. And you can't hit Marsha with the ballista, but you can hit her with your bow. But that, I doubt that would do any damage at all. So let's move you up here. Damn. I can't quite take you out. Not unless we got a crit. But I prefer to hit you with a sword so you'd have the least amount of chance to hit me. Oh, nice critical hit. That's terrific. Alright, yeah, good for you. You reinforce some more. Get everybody. And you can stay back there. All these guys will be dead by the end of this turn, so we're going to be fine on that account. Let's see. Okay, Zehark should kill you. Alright, let's make sure that we're taking your field of vision into account. Yeah, you'll die. Alright, good level for Zehark, possibly. Good. Yeah, I like that. Good job, good job. And we got another laguz bow, so good for us. Alright, 2 more turns and then Racing will be good there. Yeah, why not? We'll do that, and then we'll have Racing and have him move again so he can take out the bird to the right over there. I mean, that's kind of bad, but it's not that bad. Alright, now Nethany goes over here and defeats you. And what are you going to get out of this? Speed. Very good. And resistance, good, yeah. I need you to be all around pretty good if you're going to be one of my main guys that attack Nasala. Although that might be a death sentence because of how low your resistance is and how strong his wind magic is. What was his magic? 17. That's not very good. That would be like... It's like... That's like a 21 damage total. So that would do like 11. So that'd be fine for most of us. But again, only if we could get him out of beast form. Let's use our brave bow. Yep, bye-bye. Resistance is 17. If he used a wind spell, that would only do like 4 damage. It would attack twice, but it would only do 4 damage. I almost think it's worth putting him in harm's way to get Nasala out here, but I think we'll wait 1 or 2 more turns before, because we need to properly set up for that. Are you going to change next turn? No, you're not, so that's fine. Move you there. No need for that. Okay. I think we're gonna have to start moving people out of Nasala's new range, since he is gonna move, I think. Nice direct ballista shot there. Yeah, you know, do what you can. Yep, thought so. Oh ho, black wings. Among humans, these are considered bad omens, are they not? Then let these omens as fact, and let them herald you to the afterlife. Take them as fact, even more betterly. Okay, so Nasal is going to busy himself by killing all of our yellow Pegasus Knights. So now we need to take fact of his new movement range, which nobody is in, thankfully. Alright. Okay. Let's get Tanith out here. I think her Sonic Sword is going to be very valuable. Even though his Wind Spell might destroy her. Okay. Because technically what you're supposed to do is avoid Nasala and just to defeat the boss. But I don't want to do that. I want this guy... He won't die, but he'll leave the battle defeated. And it'll probably... You know, it'll feel good. So that's basically the whole reason why. Okay, but hopefully partner phase, these guys attack this guy. I'm counting on that. And in the meantime, we get these guys out here. Rayson will be able to move. I think we should put someone with high resistance and a good attack. I think I'm gonna put Oscar here. Although I really honestly doubt... Well, I should put him, like, here. Just to make sure that everybody has the best chance to kill this guy. Okay. And we'll move Soren here. He's gonna change next turn. That's gonna be mildly problematic, but he'll probably just attack Oscar. And then we'll move you there. And Ike up on this side. Yeah, we need you with your brave bow. Might be even more valuable than the laguz bow, because you'll attack twice no matter what. Alright. Yeah, we'll move you here. And then we'll put Rayson in a position where he can get to the most people possible. And hopefully let them move again. So that this works in my favor. It's a big gamble. But I really hope that it pays off. And you know what? I'd rather have Ike take the Laguz Slayer. Yeah, you can give him that back. Okay. Because Ike's resistance is better than Zehark's. Alright, we'll put you, like, here. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, good. Kill him. Good job. Alright. Do some damage? Wow, nice job! That was probably a really lucky 8 damage. Alright, where are you gonna go? Alright, you're leaving. I would imagine that Nasal is probably just going to attack the yellows. Yep, that's what I thought. Nice miss. Another nice miss. Damn, you could have killed a crow completely, just outright. That sucks. Okay, alright. If I want my strategy to work, I need a way... Let's see, your attack's 22. My resistance is 19. I can't actually reach you from here. Alright, so you're better with your range and stuff. But I want a failsafe, just in case, even after our entire assault, Nasal is still not dead. There's the weapon level up I want. Okay. Then I want Marcia to be able to kill the boss outright. And honestly, I think she could be able to. Steel Lance. MT10 versus MT4, so the 6. Attack 30 times 2 is 60. Yeah, you would die. Okay. So yeah. So we'll make our, like, crusade against Nasala. But if all else fails, Marcia will be in position to defeat the boss. And make sure that, no matter what happens, we don't die. I think that's a good... I think that's good, okay. So let's make sure we're not in your range either. But we do want to be... Oh, shit. You've got an iron bow. Attack 20. I don't think you would kill him. But there's no way for us to be in Nasala's range and not be in Hamas's range. So what I think happens now is we just wait a turn and see what happens. Alright, good kill. I do want as many of the underlings dead as possible, too. Alright, you're gonna attack Nasala. Nasala's gonna kill you first. But at least you tried. Okay. There's 2 yellow Pegasus Knights left. This is kind of... You know, we're just doing stall tactics and waiting for our move. Alright, good hit. Ow. I would have really preferred that she not take that damage. Because she can do 8 damage to Nasala. And I want to look at her stats to see why that's the case. Like, how good is she compared to my units? Strength 16 with the Silver Lance, so attack 31. That's right, your defense is only 24, so... I mean, it's still terrific, but... Alright. As long as we don't have anybody there. Okay, so this will be fine. Okay, so you... Let's move you there. We could use a ballista, but we would not be able to reach Nasala with it, unfortunately. Alright, but let's put you there. Let's get everybody a little closer to the sweet spot. And Rayson's gonna be there. And Marsh, let me make sure that this'll work. Let's feel it out. That is not as clear as I would have liked it to be. Let's put it that way. Well. I think maybe we need Tanith to join Marsha. And then we can turn it into a guarantee. Okay. But you're about to lose your beast form. So this would be the perfect time to have Oscar here. And so I'm gonna do it. That's gonna aggro other people, I'm sure. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Because hopefully the Wyvern Riders kill that Pegasus before Nasala can. Alright, and everybody's good. Alright, let's do this. Wow, nice one. That still kind of sucks, though. Okay, you've switched back. I love how little damage that does. That's so terrific. Okay, yeah, kill her. Good, good, good. Okay. Now the question is, will Nasala keep moving to assault us, or will he be content to stay where he's at? Also, these guys didn't move. I just realized that. So we're gonna put Oscar right frickin' here. And then we'll put these guys in the way to help block stuff from happening. The best people for that would be Marsha to help block. And then people could form up behind her. Nephene's resistance is kind of bad. Honestly, I think would be fine putting her there. Okay, now we can have people form up out of range. This is a fool's mission, but I really want this to work out. Okay. Yeah, I'll put you there. And you there. And you here. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, fine. Yep, here he comes. No, yeah, I don't think so. Oh, nice hit. Yeah, technically, he doesn't count as a flyer, I guess, but... Yeah, it does not surprise me that Nasala attacks twice against Oscar. He's gonna attack twice against most of these people. And those guys still aren't moving. Alright, so let's see what we can make happen here. I could shoot you with the laguz bow. 51% chance to do 13 damage. I think we have to take that. Or Soren. Does wind... Wow, that's terrific. Oh, and he doesn't attack back. That's a terrific chance to hit for you. This is... Oh, it's tough. Can you not attack back? Wow. 50% chance to do 20 damage. I think there's no way I don't take this. Let's see. This'll... Let's see here. From where I'm sitting, you look to be the leader of your group. Do you like the way we fight? If you double Dayan's payment, we will be quite happy to join your cause against Dayan. Are you serious? Of course. We're not with Dayan for the pleasant conversations. For the right price, we'll do as you like. I've no need of an ally who would betray me for a handful of coin. Is that so? Then I've no more use for you. I suppose I'll just have to kill you. God damn it. Oh, that would have been so good. And we can't quite make him attack again. Okay. Not a bad chance. Go for it. That's good. Alright. Yep, I'll take that. And then you're gonna run off, so you're not blocking anybody else's chances to hit. What can Nefany do? 45% chance to do 10 damage. Isn't that bad. You probably have a really low chance to do a really high amount of damage, I would... Yeah, MT-18 hit 34. I mean, that's such terrible odds. What about you, Stefan? With your Vagu Caddy? Maybe we could get your skill to activate and make this terrific. Do you block critical hits or something? I don't understand. I have a 60% chance to get a critical hit, normally, to anybody else, but not for you, huh? Well, that's bullshit. But I am gonna have you attack. Good hit. Good hit. I think we can make this work. I think we can get this fucking done. Okay, Tanith. You're the only one who can move here. 5 to do 43. We're building up his thing. We're gonna have to choose our movements wisely. Because there are things that will become more effective as he changes into a bird, like our wind spells and our arrows. Okay, so who... Yeah, our swords masters have the best chances here. To hit, at least. Although 5 damage is not very good. But maybe we'll get an adept? I think we gotta try it. Oh, nice hit. And let's not forget that we've got Rayson to help 2 other people attack again. Okay. So in 2 more attacks, you will change. I think Nefany's got to go for this hit. Do it. Oh, that's terrific. Alright, one more attack and you'll change. So, I think what we do is we have Soren go for this. 93% chance to get the job done. Don't let me down. Oh, and you're gonna attack twice. This is over. Terrific.
No, this cannot be. Is this my fate? What of Kilvis?
Yeah! He doesn't die, but... I feel so good that we were able to actually pull that off.
Ah, I was careless, and you're better than expected. To me, brethren, we leave at once.
Alright, so the one crow that's left is now going to stop attacking and leave. Okay. Alright. Really? That kind of sucks. Oh, if only you could move once more. Oh well. I don't like that crit chance, I really don't. What are your abilities? Do you have anything? Adept. That would suck if you use that correctly. Oh boy. Okay, well let's get Ilyana to attack you.
My sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance?
Yeah, I do. Waha! Goodbye! This was the best example of this chapter that I've ever done. That makes me feel so good. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was terrific. We won, somehow.
My Lord Ike, I'm so pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you?
Princess Alincia, I'm fine. I'm unharmed.
Oh, that's good.
Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Alincia, would you join us as well? Please join me in that building.
What could it be?
Let's go and see.
This is...
Holy. Incredible, no? It's gold, all of it. Dayan must be filthy rich. There's so much it doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it? It's the spoils of war, so naturally it's ours. In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be all right? That's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing? It's a private matter. I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There's no reason for me to pry.
My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them. So please.
No, if I may borrow the 50,000, that will be more than... You won't borrow it, you'll accept it, and in good faith. The remainder we'll give to Soren for company maintenance. Would that be all right, Princess Alincia?
Yes, of course.
General Petrine, please, General, I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you, I already heard you, dunderhead. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion, someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Kilvis? But if you want to make an enemy of Dayan, then so be it. Once Gallia is fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still here? Do you find me amusing? Shall I make my lance dance for you?
No, ma'am. No, never. Not at all. I beg your pardon. So sorry. I'll be going now.
Dog's breath. I need something. A brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head.
You wanted to see me? You've waited a long time. Take this. It's the gold you were promised. Finally scraped it together, eh? I'll gladly accept it. Aren't you going to count it? There's no need. I'll trust you. Alright, then I'll take what was promised. The report you wrote for my father. There isn't one. What? There is no report. Never was. You lied to me? You exploited my need to know more about my father? There is something I must tell you. However, it could not be written down. It is too great a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it, and then to tell you myself. Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for? Ah, the gold. That was my idea. I thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were. Get started. I want to hear it all. I've spent a long time as Griel's hired shadow. A long time. I remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived that I needed to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job. What was it? If Griel were ever to go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life. What? Actually, there was one other thing. If Griel were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Griel's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job. Berserk, what are you talking about? Why would you have to kill my father? Because of Laurent's medallion. What medallion? What are you talking about? The medallion your sister carries. Huh? That old bronze thing? I thought it was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more? Griel told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though. And what I discovered surprised me. Tell me. Laurent was one of the Heron clan, an ancestor of our Prince Racin, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long, long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein. An evil god? Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm not, and I've no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Griel's possession. That being said, I do know that the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it and what they planned to do with it, just thinking about it gives me chills. I'm finding all of this a little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Mist to carry it around? That doesn't make any sense. It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who can. If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it? No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again. Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Your mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold. Griel touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness. So that's what you meant when you said he went berserk? That's right. Beorc and laguz are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. In this, there is no difference between us. It is the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do. Your father was one of the preeminent swordsmen of his generation. That day, after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him. 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors, those who had taken him in, concealed his identity, and called him a friend. He slew them one by one, until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled into the street. My father killed my mother? No, that can't be. It was the medallion. Its power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me? You? If either of us touched it, I'm certain that we both would have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. It seems he'd heard rumors of me some time before. He said he had need of someone like me, close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Griel was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Dane's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There was no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him. But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind? Griel had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so that he could not wield a sword again. I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle, and even then he was still far stronger than most men. I don't know what to say. That is Griel's secret, as I know it. I now entrust to you the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it. As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean? He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be. So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion. If I can do that, everything will be all right. I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else. I understand. Oh, one last thing. What is it? Do you want to hire me? In the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say? Please. That's a wise decision. And in that case, I no longer need to conceal my true identity. Huh?
Yes, this is where Volk changes class. Yeah. He's an assassin. He looks kind of like Diz from Kingdom Hearts 2. It's pretty neat. But yeah, now we can put him back in the field and just have him fight people.
I'm not really a thief. I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take on any job you've got, no matter how dirty.
Father, mother. No, why?
Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.